If today's cigar is anything like its story suggests, we are in for something rich, bold, and certainly unforgettable. This is Stay Smokin'. I'm looking forward to smoking what we're smoking today. However, I'm more excited to talk to you right now and find out about your trip. I'm happy that my buddy Cole is here again. Had a couple of days in a New York state of mind.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul,
What?
can you flip your headset?
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, that's better.
There you go.
Started to cross my eyes too.
Yeah.
The sound was all off.
There you go.
So you were in New York.
Yeah, New York City. It was a fun time. Busy couple days. That city
York
literally
City.
does not sleep.
Well, and you were somewhere. We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
But you were somewhere at 2:00 in the morning that I think some people will be interested in to find.
Oh
out.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, well let's first talk about what we're going to smoke today. We are smoking a Queen Candace of Meroe. This is a cigar of Dominican origin with a medium to full strength, 5x50 size Robusto. The flavors and aromas are said to contain notes of earthy sweetness, cocoa, cream, nuts, coffee, and gentle spice. Sounds all good to me. Notable aspects updated with a Mexican San Andres wrapper over its original Dominican binder and filler core. And this is where the storied part comes in. The history. The Queen Candace of Meroe cigar pays regal homage to the illustrious African queens who once ruled the ancient kingdom of Kush with power, grace, and sovereign dignity. Drawing inspiration from the historic Candaces of Meroe, royal women who governed from the city of Meroe between approximately 284 BC and 314 CE, many as independent monarchs. The cigar bears a title derived from the Meroitic term Kentake or Kandake, rendered Candace, signifying Queen Regent, Queen Mother, or Royal Woman. There's a lot of history about this figure that is fascinating, and it's a shame that it was overshadowed by the history that we know of Africa. Cigar pairings: a rum or Scotch whiskey. And the suggested specific pairing, a Ron Zacapa 23 Centenario rum, as suggested by King Musa Cigars. Scents of brown sugar, toffee, candied walnut, toasted marshmallow, treacle, and dark old honey. Expect tastes of burnt sugar, cocoa, earthgrass, treacle, marzipan, and nutty nougat. That's a tasty drink. So let's get to cutty toasty here. Go ahead.
I'll grab this guy.
And after we get this all started, we'll talk about your trip. Oh, did you smell that?
Yeah.
That's quite a
little sweet.
Sweet, yeah. I'm interested.
Wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't
honestly,
expecting that at all. I was expecting like your typical earthy, sort of leathery. No, there's something candy there.
Are we about to find out that this is a sweet tip cigar or a flavored cigar? That they didn't mention?
I'd be shocked if that was the case. What's the cold draw like?
No.
Oh my!
That's a sweet tip cigar.
That's a sweet tip cigar.
Oh my
That's
god.
sweet tip.
Okay.
We had no idea.
They have no. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna recheck their
That-
website because I don't think they mention at all that it is.
Yeah, that is really nice, actually. Okay.
I want to chew this now.
Yeah. Holy.
That's different. Whoa.
Oh,
And
I
there's,
need to recheck
I was
those,
talking to
please.
Cole earlier, and we'll get to it when we talk about New York, but there's an interesting fact about what they can and can't do in New York, and we'll get to that a little later.
I have a feeling
They
there's a
have
reason why they didn't mention
nothing-
that.
Really? Because there is zero mention.
There's zero mention, and
Other
Cole
things
has
to
an interesting story as to suggest perhaps why that's the case. Actually, I'm gonna wait for that. Oh, well, I'll have to use this later.
Yeah. I shouldn't be that long. I'm quite eager to see how this goes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This just got very interesting.
It was an unexpected surprise.
Totally unexpected. So the shock on our face was legit because we were not expecting this at all. And my initial reaction to the smell, that's why I was like, that's unusual. That
Same.
sweet smell. No, I need the triple flame. Oh. Thanks.
There you go, Paul.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're teasing me. Is it good? Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think you're gonna like that. I don't know what flavor that is per se, but like coffee. Maybe I made a coffee with vanilla. It's like very.
Oh, wow. Yeah, coffee, vanilla, right off the top. There is not a hint of pepper here right now.
No, not at all.
And typically when
No.
that first light, that first inhale, it's always a little bit peppery or heavy pepper depending on the stick. But this is it's right off the bat sweet. I mean, cold draw, very sweet, like a candy.
Yeah, this. I'll be honest. This is totally unexpected. Like, yeah, like.
We didn't know what to expect. Well, we knew what to expect based on what is said here, but notes of earthy sweetness, cocoa, cream, nuts, coffee, and gentle spice. Okay, well, where's the candy mention in this? Where's the candy?
Like I feel like this is like a full flavored and sweet tip cigar, and they're keeping it very like low key, which is the
That's
interesting part.
crazy.
Interesting part. I'm already sitting back.
I'm going to be honest to the audience right now. We weren't sure how this was going to go based off the packaging of this. Very deceptive. Very, very deceptive because, wow.
There's so much I want to
Yeah.
say about what we're talking about before, but
Yeah.
I'd rather just go with what we're feeling right now. And
I'm blown away. but-
equal, same. Wow.
I haven't even got like that far into it yet.
And we're already tasting so much.
I
right?
know. Yeah.
Well, let's see where it goes. I mean, I hope it just gets better.
Yeah.
But I hope it. Sorry, I'm so far away from the mic. I hope it doesn't peter off.
Yeah, they've started out strong. That's my only concern about this. But I blown away. I don't even know what to say. I'm a little speechless on this.
Can we? Okay. Well, first of all, we've got our initial reaction. You know that we're shocked. This is genuine surprise and shock and awe. But hinting at your trip to New York, you had some interesting. Like, there's a lot to talk about your New York trip. But can we just jump ahead to that one point about the sweet, the flavored cigars and how they can't have them? What's the story there? This is interesting.
So I was talking to one of the guys at the Davidoff store. I believe it was the Davidoff store on 5th Avenue or 6th
Okay.
Avenue. We got chatting. We kind of related because I work in a cigar shop. He works in a cigar shop and get chatting. I think we had a 15-minute conversation. He brought up he had a cigar brand there. It's called Metropolitan Cigars. And it's not a flavored cigar. It's not a sweetened cigar because in the state of New York, they're not allowed to sell flavored or sweetened tobacco or any of that. But the way that this brand actually navigated around that little ban is instead of using a sweet tip, like the traditional sweet tip, they used brown sugar to cap and glue the tip of the cigar. So you still get a slight sweetness out of the cigar, mixed with the Maduro. I ended up getting one of the Maduro versions of it.
But it sounds so interesting. Like what a clever way to get around it. And what a clever way to cap it.
Yeah, because you don't I guess they never considered any of these secondary options and uses or ways they can get around.
People will find a way.
Oh, yeah.
When there is a will, there is
There
a
is
way.
a way. Yes,
Yeah.
true. Yeah. So with that in mind, what's your theory on why they don't necessarily market the fact that this has a sweet flavor to it?
I have a feeling it's probably just because they are able to get into those markets right now. With them being such a small company, they want to hit as many markets as they can.
They don't disclose.
So why disclose something
That could bar
yeah.
entry into certain markets.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you have to?
I'm
That's what I
Yeah.
would have assumed.
not
Yeah.
100% sure. on
Or
how
maybe
that
there's
would be.
another reason as well. That's a good theory. I like
Yeah.
the theory. I mean,
Maybe
it's
for
sound.
this reaction that you guys are having right now, maybe that's why they did it.
Yeah, that could be the
Just-
case
yeah.
too.
Because it is. I mean, this was only introduced in April of last year, right? This came out,
Yeah,
and I think they really pushed it in New Orleans a couple months ago.
they did. Yeah.
And this is how we got into this, right? How Cigar Chief got these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a big push at PCA, I believe. And yeah, no, I could see them just also going that route with let's just not tell people and have them pleasantly surprised by the flavor and sweetness.
Absolutely.
Well,
I think it's
success
smart,
with us.
honestly.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. So now I'm about almost an inch in, and The sweetness is definitely still there. It's the sweetness has I want to say matured a little bit. Like it's almost like the toasting, the burning has mellowed the sweetness a bit, making it more like molasses as opposed to straight up sweet. And you can get the earthiness and the typical tobacco leather tones underneath.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point too. Yeah, it's not like overly sweet. It's starting to mellow out and blend a little bit with the earthy and peppery kind of flavors.
I'm curious. I got both a pop here, but I've also got Zach up front. Who, if you ever have a chance to come here in person, I highly recommend, of course, getting our coffee. And if Zach's around, make sure Zach makes your coffee. I got a latte here. I'm gonna see how this pairs up with the stick. Well,
I can't tell if that was a good or
that's good. It's a good reaction. I know it didn't sound good, but
It didn't sound good. I thought you were going to
there.
throw up on screen. I was like, shit. I had technical difficulties, just like ready.
Bobby says, question for the new guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait, what's Bobby going to ask? I know what Bobby's going to ask.
I know what
I
he's
think
going
we
to
all
ask.
know what Bobby's going to ask. Yeah.
And how was New York City? Actually, Bobby, I mentioned you. There is at the Davidoff store. I got talking with the store guy, and I mentioned AJ Fernandez, and he's like, "Yeah, there's a guy. He always comes in, always asks, "Do you have AJ Fernandez? Do you have AJ Fernandez?" And the same answer I give him is, "No, unfortunately. We're gonna hopefully try to get it in." And I jokingly said, "You know what? There's a regular on stream, and he comes in and he always asks, "Do you have Amazon basins? Do you have Amazon basins?" And we had to give him the same answer. Yep, there it is, Amazon basins.
We're so sorry, Bobby.
And actually,
we don't. I'm sorry.
It was a question for me, so I'll answer it. Sorry, no. Oh, I already launched my ash.
I actually got some news about the Amazon basins that I wasn't aware of,
Oh,
and
what?
I'm kind of
Is it
glad.
bad? Is it bad news?
They are stronger than the LFD double Lajero.
No, they're not.
That's what the guy at the
Is that what
Davidoff
you
store
want,
told me.
Bobby?
Have you
That's
tried
strong?
an Amazon basin?
I have not, but he said he tried one, and he was like, it was the strongest cigar I've ever had. I could not finish it.
I doubt
And I-
it.
and I
There's no
said-
a double Lajero.
And then that's when I
over
asked him. I'm
that?
like, is it comparable to the double Lajero? And he said stronger. I'm like, okay,
I
well,
don't believe him.
yeah.
He's a noob. I don't believe him.
You never know. He could have. He even said like it might have just been my palate wasn't developed enough. I need
what
now
I'm
that I'm a little
thinking.
further into my journey, go back to it. Might be able to finish it now. But I was like, thank
That
you for the
man-
warning at least. You
that
know,
man
it's
needs
nice.
to retry it. I don't
Wow.
believe him.
Bobby says he's also the guy asking for the AJ Fernandez. And Carrie, what's up? How you doing,
Okay,
Carrie?
Bobby says no, they aren't that strong. Okay, that's what I thought too.
This is going to be
So,
a
yeah.
contentious issue here. We
Must have
Hot
been
take.
just
Hot take.
So hot take.
yeah. It must have been his palate wasn't developed enough, and he did
Yeah.
admit that. He said it was closer to the start of my journey. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow, what a way to start your journey, though.
I know, right? With a basin, yeah.
So Carrie wants to know how New York was. So let's get into let's just talk a little bit about, and we'll get back to the cigar once we get a little bit further down the line. How was the trip overall? What were you there for initially?
Well, I went with my girlfriend. She had tickets to go see Harry Potter: The Cursed Child.
Hell yeah.
Right.
On Broadway. Tom Felton was in it, the guy who played Draco in the movies. So that was really cool because
How is he live?
he's really good actually. Yeah, I've grown up watching the Harry Potter movies, so it
Yeah.
was very interesting to be able to see him reprise his role in that way, even though it's on stage. Very
is he
good.
playing like old Draco Malfoy?
Yep, he's
Like,
playing
okay.
old Draco, like right after the play takes place.
It's right afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, like at that end credit scene on the what was it? Part 2?
Yeah.
The last film?
Yeah.
It's
It
supposed to take
starts-
place right after that.
It starts there, and then it goes in and does like a little montage of like Harry's son through the first couple of years, and then it sets up the plot and
Yeah.
the story. But yeah, he was pretty good. And then we hit a couple like the tourist traps. I did fall for a tourist trap.
You did?
Which one?
We spent
Oh, I'm so careful.
we
with
spent
those.
$20 on 2 milkshakes. But
Okay, actually, that's not crazy. That's not that crazy.
How
Wait,
big were
$20
the-
each milkshake?
How big? How big? No.
But hold
I
on, hold on.
mean,
$20 each or $20 in total?
$10 each,
Oh,
so
that's
20
okay.
in
That's-
total.
that's-
It wasn't
that's
the
not-
worst,
that's not
but it
crazy.
was.
That's not so
When
bad.
he said the price, I looked at Amber and I'm like, we fell for it.
Right, where did you have it?
Reed's
Where-
new.
It was like right outside of Times Square.
Well, anything
Yeah.
around Times Square, you're gonna get.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's just the whole area is just a tourist trap. Yeah.
But
Bobby. Bobby says, not even close. I shared one with my 19-year-old ex-stepson, and he loved it. Started with an Amazon Basin. Lucky guy. I wish I could get my hands on some. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, Bobby. I know.
Yeah, where was I?
rough.
Okay, so you went to, of course, to see the Harry Potter live play, I guess, musical.
Yeah.
Was it musical or was it play?
It was a play, but they had like, it wasn't a musical, but they would have like little kind of dance numbers to transition scenes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we want to know, because we were talking about this when you weren't here. We were making fun. Anybody who was on the stream when we were making fun of this guy for not spending money based on the money he saved on the hotel, staying in downtown Manhattan. Can you imagine how much that would be? At least $500 a night, right? $50 a night, because Amber works for a company that I think is part of the family of hotels you're staying at.
Yeah.
Right. So you got the employee discount. Fantastic. So you save money. So then, go to Carnegie, a cigar lounge, and pay the however much it costs to get in, and how much it costs to whatever. Tell us about that and why you didn't do it.
Well, I skipped out on Carnegie because
Kayla!
oh hey.
Kayla, you're supposed to be over there.
So yeah, I didn't go to Carnegie, unfortunately, because in my opinion it was a lot of money. And
What's a lot?
well, $50 to get into the door
Each. Okay.
and
all right.
then $50 minimum spending per person at a table.
Kayla.
So hi. Yeah, to me that was a little too much money, especially when you convert it back into Canadian. At that point with the conversion rate, you're almost looking at $200 just to go sit down.
Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't do that. But we did go to another cigar lounge in Soho. It's called the Soho Cigar Lounge. It's been around for 25 years. They were free to get in, but you only had to spend at least $15 to $25 at your table.
That's fine.
Which is great.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. It's really cool experience. You get a menu. You could order cigars off like you're ordering food at a restaurant or drinks. You could order drinks there. They even had food, but we didn't try it because we had loaded up on Chick-fil-A before we got there. So
Classy.
yeah, very classy. But yeah, it was very cool. I got to smoke an Ashton Magnum while drinking a rum and coke inside. The experience was really cool. The guys next to us, it was a couple. They did not smoke cigars, but they met up with the guy's best friend like growing up, and he's a really big cigar guy, and he brought them like an Oliva, like the Perfecto, like very hard to find, an expensive Oliva. I think it was, can't remember if it was a Perfecto or a Salomon. I think it was like the Oliva V18 something, he said. And then he had another very high quality Monte Cristo, non-Cuban Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
But he made these two poor, never smoked cigars in their life, like starters, light their cigars, cut them themselves, use matches instead of lighters.
Oof.
And
Hopefully
then
they didn't take the draw with the match.
no.
Push that out first.
Yeah, push
Yeah.
it out. Yeah. But I did catch the one guy, he inhaled at one point, and then he was dying.
Oh no.
And the guy
So I
was
shouldn't
kind of
laugh
like,
at
yeah,
that,
don't
but-
do that. And I looked over at him. I'm like, yeah, man, if you do that, you're going to end up just having the worst night of your life.
And he's never gonna want a cigar again.
Yep, exactly.
Bobby says, "Wait, are you Harry Potter fans?"
It's the age group. I think it's the
I'm
generation
not a,
thing.
I'm not a fan of the creator, but I'm a fan of the story.
Yeah, I like the movies. I've never read the books, but my girlfriend is a very big Harry Potter
Potterhead?
fan. Well, she is. She swears off the movies, but loves the books. So it's
Interesting.
kind of a weird combo.
Because my daughter Brittany, who's now 30, she read the books. I don't actually. I know that she's read them at least 7 times. She might have read them more, and all of them, and loves the movies. Is not impressed with the casting for the remake.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of people feel.
Yeah, but definitely love the movies. And because of where I used to work at the Kids Network, we would have, once in a while, we'd have cast members come in as guests. And so when they did come in, I would tell Brittany, hey, take off school, come with me. You're going to get to meet somebody special.
Yeah.
So she met Tom Felton. She met Ron Weasley. What's his name? Rupert. I forget his last name.
Oh,
Rupert
Rupert
Grant, I believe?
Grant, yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. So she got to do that. So
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I got to see Tom Felton, actually. He was in the play. So that was really cool. I got to... It's kind of like, it's going to be weird if I ever go back to see the play. Or I mentioned to Amber, I'm like, there is a recorded version out with like cameras and pro shot.
Oh!
I was curious to watch it back, but then I'm like just to kind of get a close up on all the effects, because the effects were really
They
cool
went
that they
hard.
did.
I think they won a bunch of awards and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah.
when it first came out, even. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the
yeah.
first effect they did, they're at the train station and Harry's like, just run at the wall, and then he fake runs at the wall and a light, like a flash of light goes off, and then all of a sudden, like in a split second, all of their wardrobe changed. The whole set had changed to the school. I don't know how they did it, but it was like,
It's magic.
no, it literally was like.
Okay.
So apparently Carrie's watching us. Whoops. Carrie's watching us from the drawer in her office.
That's hilarious.
She's got us in the drawer. Let us out.
Rainmaker says same money you would spend at a concert for 2.5 hours is what you spent there.
Yeah.
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 But different experience. I mean, and something you
cigar
can't do on a
place,
regular
yeah.
basis, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we're really fortunate that we have, well, we can smoke here.
Yeah.
We can smoke in the lounge out there. We have access to every stick imaginable, pretty much. But yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And then the next day after that, to continue the little cigar journey of New York, before the play, we managed to get down to the Davidoff store, like I said. I picked up about 5 cigars.
Oh, really?
I didn't want to go overboard because, like, I know I can get cigars here, but I just wanted to get a couple things that I know we don't have currently.
Yeah.
So I managed to get a Davidoff Dominican Puro. It's the brand new release that they just put out this year. I got the Metropolitan cigar, which is the brown sugar capped cigar, to kind of...
Have you tasted it yet?
I haven't smoked it, but I was curious to know how prevalent the sweet cap was. So I just kind of pulled it out of the cellophane and put it up to my lips. You do notice it. It's very, very subtle. It's not like a traditional sweet like this.
Like this,
Where when you go to light it, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But it should be a very nice smoke. And I got a Maduro version, so I'm expecting very sweet and chocolatey. I got a My Father Blue,
Nice.
which is really cool.
Father's Day's coming up.
I know we've been trying to get those in as well.
We don't have them, eh? Not yet.
No, we haven't had them once. They're like brand spanking new, yeah.
Yeah. So the My Father Blue, the Metropolitan, the Davidoff. I happened to just grab My Father Judge.
Of course.
I got it in the Toro size instead of the Grand Robusto. They were out of the Grand Robustos at the time. And I don't think we see the Toro very often here.
No, we had it maybe like once or twice.
Yeah, but I wanted to see what the difference between, because I've smoked a handful of the Grand Robustos, so I'm curious to see the difference in flavors for the Toro. And I got another cigar at a corner store bodega.
What?
Yeah, you can walk in
Gotta
there.
go to a bodega in New York. I mean, bodegas are like a completely different culture on their own
yeah.
that does not exist anywhere else.
So ended up going in there, and they had like a little kind of humidor section, very small, over humidified. I actually had to keep the cigar out of a bag and in to, like the open air to dry, because I pressed it up against the ear and did like the little sound. I call it a sound check, you know?
Right.
Sound check.
No crunch at all. It was just
Nice.
like a sponge.
You're treating it
Oh,
like
no.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
So I left it out for a bit, but it is a Los Cianos.
Los
Never-
Llanos, yeah.
Yeah, never heard of the brand before, but it's supposed to be very full-bodied Maduro. So, yeah, very interested to get those. And then I got a couple packs of Marlboro Reds for my buddies.
Oh my God.
Yeah, one for my buddy, one for Adam out there, you know.
Oh, did you give it to him yet?
I actually left it at home. I
okay.
forgot to grab
Shame.
it. Yeah.
So Bobby says Dollarama is selling these Harry Potter mystery wand packs for $5. Elsewhere they are $20.40. They're like $18 to collect. You should nerd it up like 2 of my girlfriends. I bought $50 to lure them into my room more often. And then he said, "Hey Kayla, I have Harry Potter ones."
So,
Bobby.
Easy there, Bobby. Easy, Bobby. Down, boy. Okay. You've been talking, so that's why.
yeah, sorry, I've kind of hijacked this. I didn't mean to.
This is consistently like this.
Look how much you've smoked.
I know.
Oh my God.
I
Right?
know.
Oh my God.
You've been talking a lot, Cole. though.
You've been talking. Fair
Okay.
enough. I've also been really enjoying this. The The smoke on this, the draw on this is really good. The construction, not bad, not bad. It just I find that the ash is a little loose, so I got to hover over the ashtray. But that does not deter from my enjoyment of this. Like I guess I'm almost at the end of the middle third, and consistently the chocolate is there. The leather and earthiness of a decent cigar is definitely throughout. The sweetness has mellowed, but it's not gone. In fact, this is almost like a chocolate chip cookie I'm thinking of, or a chocolate loaf of some kind, some sort of chocolate, like dense chocolate bread or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of like a brownie almost.
Almost like okay, that makes a brownie, but not as sweet, but
Can we
still.
get an overhead of yours?
Me?
Show off the band.
Yeah. Look at that. The band is, if we're gonna go ahead and say it. The band, the artwork here, it looks good, but when you really look at it, it's AI art, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of throws me off and kind of threw us off, right? We were like, okay, what does that do? What does that mean about the actual cigar itself? And the answer is nothing, because this is I'm going to be picking these up for sure.
Oh yeah, 100.
This is going in my humidor, absolutely 100%.
Yeah, genuinely just mind blown.
Do you want to?
Yeah, we can show off the
Yeah, I
box.
was gonna say,
Yeah, for sure. So you see, like, okay, so right,
Yeah,
Queen Candace in all
you
her
can
glory.
definitely tell once you open it up.
Yeah. The artwork, I mean, historically, apparently a beautiful woman, a beautiful queen. Like, we only know of Queen Cleopatra, right? Everybody hears about Cleopatra, knows Cleopatra as far as African queens are concerned. But Queen Candace, not only was she a queen, but she was a warrior queen. She was a military genius, strategist. Her tactics were absolutely genius. They used the desert as a weapon. The Romans just came, like, barge in, seas and whatever, and in great numbers. They were like ghosts in the desert. They'd come, attack, and then disappear. The idea of disrupting supply lines as a military tactic was something that this queen came up with. She really mastered a lot of military techniques that were used centuries upon centuries later. And interrupting my story for something that everybody else is waiting for, of course, which is today's code. Well, it's Queen, Royal.
I'm gonna go Kush.
Would Kayla do that? Kush? Okay, you're gonna go Kush.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go Queen.
Ding. Come on.
Correct.
Hey, who's correct?
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
finally. This is my first time getting this correct.
Yeah.
Do you
Or
feel?
should I say?
Correct.
Do you feel a little bit? I didn't get him this time. Or are you happy I got it?
I'm happy you got it.
All right, I don't believe
Yeah.
it. But anyway. So 10% off code today is Queen, QUEEN. Good for 10% off everything in store and online at cigarchief.com. I'm going to use whatever code I can to get some of these because these are really tasty. But that code is good until midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time. If you do miss using that code, don't worry. Another day, another code you can use for everything again on in-store and online at cigarchief.com. I would suggest getting some of these.
Yeah, I'm thinking on possibly grabbing one of the other brands in this line as well, or I guess blends in this line,
There you go.
just to kind of explore to see if more of them are sweet capped.
I wonder if there's little hidden secrets.
Yeah.
I almost left the band on.
Oh,
too.
you're really enjoying it. Eh?
Almost, yeah.
Bobby says a real life Xena.
A real life. Her story is worth. I mean, I watched a little documentary before we went on just to get a bit more background, and I gotta tell you, her story is fascinating. If you've seen, Black Panther and the warrior, the female warriors there, I believe they've been modeled after Queen Candace. Her true story is incredible. Augustus Caesar never backed down. He pretty much negotiated a deal in her favor. And they negotiated a deal where he paid them tribute in gold, and basically in exchange for please don't stop attacking us,
Yes.
disrupting our supply lines. We promise not to go any further south towards you. You promise not to go north towards us, and that lasted for I think 3 centuries. So during that time where there was peace, she negotiated peace basically with their main rivals. They were able to then use resources to prosper and build infrastructure. And there's so much there. There's so much more I could say about this, but basically, this is a civilization, a time in history where with much prosperity, thanks to this genius, brave warrior queen that had so much going on. Lost an eye in battle. She was the one-eyed queen. Yeah, her face was scarred. She the way she was. And she led from the front lines. She wasn't somebody who sat in the back and dictated strategy. She dictated strategy, but led the charge. Like she battled firsthand. So definitely worth looking up this queen and her story.
Yeah, I was mentioning it to you. I play a game that's kind of like it's based on like history and like leaders and stuff. You can play like known leaders of the time. You get 3 different time periods. Or you can make your own leader. I don't think she's in the video game that I'm talking about, but I might think about making kind of a custom character and kind of model my playthrough after her.
A good decision. If you're doing something like that, definitely a good decision because she's worthy of emulating in any way, shape, or form, even in a game. Yeah, absolutely.
Bobby says new guy is the coupon code good for Amazon basins.
If they were available here,
If we
Bobby,
had 'em.
if we had them, yes, it would.
Yeah.
New guy. I'll go with new. I'm happy to be called new guy. I don't care.
Yeah.
Name's Paul, but I'll go with new guy.
Yeah.
When I was at the college, I was teaching. You go on when you get hired full time. You're on like a certain amount of course, a probationary period before you get full time, full on.
Yep.
And I saw they would call me Proby. A couple of my colleagues, Claude, would call me Proby. For years later, I was always Proby, and I was totally fine with him calling me Proby. So new guy, I'm living with that. So what are your thoughts on this? Like,
well, other than being blown away, just like I want to explore more of the King Musa lines.
right?
Yeah, see if they have any more hidden kind of secrets
Yeah.
about them. It literally is a hidden secret. If they're not telling people about it, that's what it is. I loved the coffee kind of chocolatey notes right off the bat with the sweetness. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm just blown away by
You know what?
Yeah, it was.
Typically, cigars what we enjoy get better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm beginning the back end. That sweetness, that chocolateness is beginning to dissipate, and I'm getting back to just cigar.
Yeah.
which is fine. But for the first 2/3, what a treat.
Oh yeah.
I know I say that a lot, what a treat, but this really is a treat of a cigar. Yeah, the sweetness off the top. I mean, if we put a chart, like it'd be up here, and then about halfway through the first third, it drops a little bit. Middle third drops, but still tasty. A lot of chocolate, like that chocolate, that brownie flavor I was talking about. And then now the bottom third, it's just sort of peters off and levels off. And
I still the sweet tip of the cigar hasn't worn off for me yet, which is the nice part about it. Yeah.
It has a bit for me. Wait till you get there. But yeah, it's something that I would definitely take home, put in my humidor, and then when somebody's over who, even an experienced cigar enthusiast, I think would enjoy this. I'm enjoying it.
I know you need to get some cigars for something you're going to. Maybe this is the one.
Yeah, I'm going.
With the
I've been
sweet.
invited to a new friend I met. We bought a new dining table off somebody through Marketplace, and went to go pick it up. And we ended up talking for like an hour and had so much in common. And he just texted me this morning saying, "Hey, you interested in UFC?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not as big a fan as I used to be, but sure." But UFC 250 is coming up, and he's having a get together at his place. And I said, "Sure. Anybody smoke cigars?" So he said, "Yeah, a few. I'll let you know who does." And so I'm thinking, what can I pick up? Maybe I'll do a bundle, a mixed bundle, and bring some of these.
Yeah,
Little
bring
goodie bag, little treat bag.
Yeah.
2 of each, and kind of pick what.
What would
pick
I
you guys
smoke
like.
though? Well,
Give him our chief blends.
Chief blends. Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
maybe some Chief blends. A couple of these. Maybe I'll bring an M coffee for myself. I don't know.
You need to bring a Cuban for yourself.
Wait, guys, silence for a second. Can you hear that?
Yeah, we hear it.
It comes through.
Can I just see? Is Adam
Crazy.
there?
No.
Because Adam was losing. I don't know if everybody could hear that cricket in the background.
It's been going all day.
It's been going on. I walked in and he goes, "Paul, your job for today, get rid of that cricket." And it died off for a bit and then it's back.
It came back as soon as you went in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just chilling. He's chilling.
Wait, better than the name, Bobby, going back to the new guy, little guy.
Oh.
Better than the name I gave little guy? Do I want to go there?
That's past guy.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Before it's
Called him
it's
little
BP
guy.
before Paul. I don't know.
BP.
BP.
Oh my god.
Am I going to bust out my little tool? Wait, let me pause.
Come on now.
Am I going to bust out
Easy.
this little tool, which is
There you
my
go.
wrong end.
We got
This end is the coring end.
Yeah.
Wrong end.
Bro.
Lisa's gonna have a field day.
This has been
If
a
Lisa,
rough
if you're listening
journey.
right now, she's gonna have a field day with this. She's always like laughing at the double entendres of what we. Anyways,
Yeah.
this little tool.
Okay.
I'm not there yet. I brought it out, but I think I am gonna
You're-
use that for this.
Yeah.
And that is, should I say it out loud? This is my tell. If I use this, it means I'm really enjoying, or we have time to
or if
enjoy.
you have time, yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes if it's that big of a cigar, you don't have time.
that's right.
Like, yeah, I'll be 100% honest. Like, I was coming into this cigar and kind of just expecting just a mid basic cigar,
Yeah.
I'm really, really enjoying this.
Yeah, this is up. Oh man, there's been a few in my. Now I'm into my third week here, and there's been a few good ones. There's been some ones that have just been like sort of okay.
Yep.
But this is up there. I think the other one that I really, really enjoyed was the Buddy, the Don Chico. But this is different because we didn't. Well, when you don't expect that flavor, that infused flavor, that sweet tip.
Yep.
And it's not. Again, it's not over the top. Like this is tasty.
Yeah.
And the chocolatiness is real. It's not. That's not really part of the flavor that we got off the top. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
But it maintained through. Actually, you know what? And when I was saying how at the back end, and I'm still. This is real time thinking here, real time taste. I was thinking, okay, it kind of petered off. No, it's still there.
Yeah.
I'm still getting that brownie.
Yep. Yeah. Very. It's mixed really well with the kind of flavor tobaccos, to where it's like prevalent and you can still taste it, but it's not overpowering like at the beginning. Well, I mean, not overpowering in a bad way,
It was like if a punch to the face that you welcome. If that makes any sense to anybody.
Yeah, that could make sense. I mean, can we compare it to the people that go to the UFC events and meet the fighters and want to get punched in
Right.
the face by them?
Yeah. I need to put my old man glasses on because I'm trying to read the chat here and I'm having trouble today. Oh, yeah. Dre Siciliano or Dr. Dre Siciliano. We need to legalize smoke in cigar lounges like weed shops are legal and cigar lounges aren't. Who can we peruse or bribe for this?
They can't smoke in the weed shops though.
You can't,
No. Yeah.
But
Unless maybe it's on a reserve like we are, but
here's the way you get around it, and I'm not. This is Paul's opinion, not a reflection of anybody here or whatever. But if you can start a private club, and you membership
just
and
say
so
you're
on.
home.
Yeah, and you
it
can, can make your home like a private club and have people pay for membership and so on. I know that there are places that are car clubs. I'm not going to mention where they are, who they are, but there are car clubs, car enthusiasts, where you can park your vintage or high end vehicle in this garage for a fee, and then there are events to go and talk cars where you can smoke cigars around the cars as well, not
Yes.
too close to the cars, but do that. So there are places that can circumvent the laws.
Yeah.
It's all
Or-
private clubs.
Come to our lounge.
Or come to our
You
lounge.
can
Yeah.
smoke at our lounge at Cigar Chief in Deserano, Ontario.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely come. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing this right. Dre Siciliano, come to Cigar Chief. Where are you at? Obviously, you're in Ontario. You're talking about
He's talking about
Ford.
Canada.
Yeah.
Well, he might be. He might be.
Yeah.
We're assuming.
Just to quickly, he says, tired of going to Montreal and Vegas.
You don't gotta go to Montreal. We're way closer than Montreal.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
driving
So-
right by us if
Yeah,
you go to
you're
Montreal.
driving
Yeah. I know in New York, just to kind of add to this, most of the cigar bars that have, because you cannot smoke inside in
Right.
New York,
Right.
but there are specific grandfathered in places like that I went to, the Soho bar, where they're able to smoke. And the way that they've been grandfathered in is that people have to spend a minimum of X amount of dollars at a table. Or if you bring your own cigars, you have to pay like a $15 cutting fee. If they don't charge that, they will have their grandfather clause revoked by the government.
Yeah, so they got to
So-
be really careful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah,
you're-
we're way closer. He's in Bradford, so yeah, we're like right before. What are we?
We're
like
between
40 minutes away from Kingston, roughly.
yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say, yeah,
Yeah.
40, 45, yeah.
If you search up Cigar Chief on Google, you might have 2 pop up, but we're just Cigar Chief.
We're Deserano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cigar
not
Chief,
not
that's
Kingston.
what
Kingston, you can go to the Kingston store. You can't smoke at the Kingston store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here, you come into the lounge,
can come and
see
smoke
Terry,
inside.
Zach, Ryan, anybody up front. And if we're here, we might come join you if we have time,
Yeah.
or at least come and say hi.
Yeah.
Right.
We can chat a little bit.
We'll chat a little bit for sure. So please come.
He said, okay, great, thanks.
Yeah,
You're
do
welcome."
so, do so.
John.
And also the selection here. And you know what? I highly recommend come on a Friday.
Yes.
Coming up Friday, free cigar Friday, in
freebie
store
Friday.
only,
Yeah.
with any purchase.
Yep. And find out what the code. Watch the stream that day, and we put it on in the lounge as well, so you can watch the stream, see the code, use the code, and get a free cigar. How about that for incentive to come and visit us?
Yeah.
We don't stream Fridays.
We don't stream Fridays.
Oh,
Yeah.
busted.
Heart was in the right place.
Part was in the right
Yeah, well, just come and see us. How about that?
John Rizzuti on
Hey.
YouTube says hello.
Hello, John.
And then Bobby says, we have a grandfathered place in Manitoba. Another company bought a building and tried to open up a cigar lounge and found out a few days before opening that they weren't allowed. Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, do your homework, man.
Do
if you're
your
gonna,
homework.
man,
Yeah.
I
Open up a
don't,
whole ass company? Come on.
I don't. Sorry, I don't feel sorry for people who don't do their due diligence before they open a business. Man, you got to
Not
do your due
taking it
diligence.
seriously,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Papa Bib says the only other good bar I know is in
Edmonton.
Edmonton. Q Bar. Oh,
You can smoke in that one?
Can you smoke there? I'm not familiar with this Q bar,
Q Bar.
but I might be going because I do have to visit my my daughter and my soon-to-be son-in-law. They're in Jasper. They're probably going to move into Calgary. He's in Calgary this week for I think a final round of
They
interviews.
are. You can smoke in
Oh.
You can smoke in there. Okay,
there.
so I might go there.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, you might have to pop in
They
if
have
I'm ever in
food
Edmonton.
there too. Holy moly.
Are you able to put a picture of the inside of it up, just so we can kind of see it?
Okay, hold on.
Amazing
we gotta
cocktails. All right, we got a wrap. Oh, how
then
much
we-
time? Look at this. I feel like we just started.
Yeah, yeah, especially me when I got talking there, and I look over and you've
Like it looks
getting
more,
pretty close to the end.
Yeah.
It looks more like a restaurant to me.
Are you gonna pop it up?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
doing it now.
Curious about this place. Q Bar in Edmonton.
Why is it
Edmonton,
showing?
Alberta, for those who don't know, who may be watching from somewhere other than Canada.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That
Some TV.
that looks pretty close to the Soho place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Soho was a little bit smaller, but very speakeasy kind of vibes I get from that.
Yeah.
Eat, drink,
Interesting.
smoke. That's unique. I wonder how they got away. Maybe
I know.
cigar. Great place to go watch a sporting event too.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got grandfathered in, given how much the government here kind of wants to limit smoking, right?
Yeah.
I know. I'm surprised. It looks like a small selection.
Curious to know what the story is of how they did that.
Yeah.
Either way, it's there. You can smoke. You can have drinks, food, watch. It looks like you can watch a game.
Hold on.
So anybody in Alberta who's close to Edmonton, there's a place to go. Thanks for the heads up. Oof. We gotta wrap this up soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know, right? I just want to keep smoking. I want to grab another one from the box and cut it and light it
You
and.
think they'll notice? Yeah, they will. Kayla,
maybe-
Kayla
oh.
will rat us out.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh. Don't mind him.
Oh, who's that guy?
Who knows? It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. So, final thoughts on this? Closing thoughts? I think you got the idea. I think you realize that we are, first of all, super surprised off the top, pleasantly surprised off the top. Real sweetness off the top, lots of chocolate, leather and earthiness throughout, but that in a good way. Yeah, carried through all the way to the end to the point that I'm using the tool. I would definitely recommend Queen Candace of Meroe from King Musa line of cigars to anybody who's looking for a little bit of sweetness in the cigar. A little bit. It's a lot of sweetness, but not in a bad way.
Yep.
And we thoroughly enjoyed it. So much so that I busted out my tool, which is a tell that I like the cigar. Yourself?
Yeah, I was blown away. The fact that it was sweet tip and kind of flavored. Had no idea going into it. It exceeded my expectations, and I love when a cigar does that. I love the flavors. I would describe it as a nice chocolate bomb. Yeah, very chocolatey. The kind of earthy and chocolate mixed with the nice sweet cap. It just provided a good smoke all around, and I want to experience more of this brand.
So we'll be smoking this again in our own time. So for now, we're just gonna take a little break. When we come back, we're gonna enjoy some Turkish blend pipe tobacco.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't smoked pipe since I left.
And I haven't smoked one since you left either, so this will be fun. Okay, so We'll be back, a little bit of a break. We'll be back with that pipe tobacco. Until then, stay smoking. most tobaccos try to impress us with flavor bombs. The one we're smoking today, I don't think gives a crap about any trends that are going on, and I'm looking forward to finally having another air pipe. What do you think?
I was leaning. I didn't want to be in the shot. What do I think? Well,
Angle you're in.
I think we're still like.
He literally asked you, "What do you think?" It's just like no response.
well, I was waiting for the stay smoking. I'm getting back into the
Don't forget,
groove of things
we
again.
don't say stay smoking off the top of the second segment.
Anyway, what do I think? I'm excited to get into this pipe tobacco.
Which is a Pesse Canoe brown ribbon cut pipe tobacco.
Your face is so...
We've had you and I on our first experience. We're gonna lose it here. Pesse Canoe yellow label we had first, and I really enjoyed that. Then I had, who did I have it? Did I have it by myself? We had the red.
Yeah, no, I think we started with yellow and then we went to red. Yeah, it was both of us.
And I didn't quite enjoy the red as much as the yellow, but I have a feeling I'm going to really enjoy this brown one. And here's what it's all about. Pesse Canoe brown ribbon cut. Its origin, of course, is Turkish, medium to full-bodied. It comes in bags of 50 grams. The cut is ribbon, of course. That's in the name. And it's a traditional Turkish blend, but the flavor and aromas are said to contain notes of rich, creamy chocolate. Oh, this is going to continue the trend from the last segment. Drink pairings, a decadent mocha or a stout. Ooh, a stout. I love stout. Triple chocolate mocha as a suggested specific pairing, which is made with espresso, milk, white chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, dark chocolate, and a pinch of sea salt, served hot or over ice. I think I'd have that over ice to sort of like, mix up the smoke and the coolness of
Plus the weather's getting hot.
Plus the weather's getting hot, and yeah, exactly. But talk about chocolate bomb to pair up with the pipe. Wow.
Yeah, you're definitely bringing the chocolate flavors to the forefront with that. Yeah.
This should go pair well with the last cigar we had.
Yeah, like it was basically just a chocolate bomb, and we're going into another chocolate bomb, but just in a pipe tobacco format. So this is interesting, and it's Peze. I've never been disappointed with Peze. I mean, like the red stuff, I'm not a big fan of cherry pipe tobacco, so I wasn't crazy over it. But the yellow was amazing.
Awesome.
I've had the Latakia 40 blend, which is a great mix.
I have yet to have,
Latakia.
but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I know you're just starting your journey, so
new.
It's definitely a good thing we're going through the flavor journey first before we kind of get into more heavier Latakias and smokier flavors.
I want to work my way up there because I want to have an idea. I need to know what I'm doing. I need to know what I'm talking about, and I think I'll slowly get there with your help. Thank you very much. So let's get started with this.
Yeah.
Again, Pesse Canoe brown ribbon cut. So I know what to do. Take a little pinch.
I'm just gonna grab a little bit of it and give it a smell quick too, because I can kind of smell it from here. But
Can we also get an overhead?
Let's
of
do
it?
that. Let's do that. Let's do. There you go. Oops.
there we go.
I want to shove my nose in there.
Yeah, nice ribbon cut. It looks about the same as the yellow and the red, but yeah, just different flavoring on this one.
Ooh, smell that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's really nice.
Very smooth, subtle. Yeah, not overpowering.
Nope. I haven't smelt anything from Pesse yet. This is my third Pesse tobacco, and I haven't smelt anything that's like, oh, I don't know about that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep glancing over at you to see what's going on, like as far as like how I'm supposed to do this.
Yeah, all good. Start reaming that down. Like I said, I haven't smoked a pipe since I left on vacation. I think the last one I smoked was Wednesday night. So
Right, because you also the beauty of being here is we can smoke at our desks as well.
Yep.
And I know once in a while, all of a sudden there's this wafting of a beautiful smell, and it's cool having a pipe.
yeah, I sometimes like to have a pipe while I work, or a cigar. I also do feel bad because I don't like. I feel bad with smoking because I'm around two other people, right? I don't want to like invade them, but
You mean me and Skylar?
yeah, I
Oh,
don't want to
well.
invade your guys' work spot with smoke, unfortunately. But
Because Skylar's not much of a smoker, right?
no,
No.
I don't think he smokes at all.
But he's a damn good editor.
Oh yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Skylar's the guy that edits for all the videos here.
Yeah. So anything you watch of other than the live stream, like the cut down pieces from the live stream, that's Skylar making that happen.
All right, I'm going for the light here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same in a second here. Oh,
That false going. Yeah, we could split one. Should have enough juice to get us going. You have a tool? Oh, you do have a tool. All right.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm liking this already on the false light. And then pack this down a bit and put more, or wait a bit.
No, false light, you're going to tamp it down a bit, and then you're going to go for the full light.
I think I need to light this a bit more.
Yeah. There you go.
How am I doing, Coach?
You're doing all right. Yeah, just keep kind of circle the bowl. You want to make sure you get a little bit of it all lit before you tamp it down, and then kind of go for the nice pull. Yeah, so you should be good getting there. And then you're going to want to start tamping it down probably about now.
Okay. What a treat to have somebody who knows what they're doing when I'm new to this guide me through the process. And I'm enjoying it, which is great. I don't add any more to this, right? Just tap it down and then just relight again?
I don't add anything. It's totally up to preference if you kind of want to get rid of some of the ash in your bowl. But yeah, I just kind of let it burn through and completely burn and then empty it out. But I've never really added anything. If I let the bowl sit for a while, I sometimes like to come back, take my little tamper tool and kind of mix it up to kind of bring the tobacco that's at the bottom to the front.
Right.
Just to, before I light. But I rarely do that. It's just kind of like once it's lit, you can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, somebody who's definitely happy I'm doing this is my buddy John, who enjoys a pipe. He's got several pipes and a lot of tobacco at his house, and I've yet to have one with him. So John, when I come visit, I'll be making some sticks, and we'll be smoking both pipe and cigars.
Yeah. I'm sure he's got a lot of blends too that would be interesting to try.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that like we don't have here. Probably some old rare stuff, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's told me about his collection. I don't remember exactly what he has, but he showed me the other day via FaceTime. He was showing me some of the stuff he has, and it's a good collection. I think he's got three main pipes that he uses,
Mm-hmm.
of course, each one for different purpose, for different flavors.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to smoke an aromatic out of my non-aromatic pipe,
Right.
so that makes sense.
What are you going to do with your Gandalf pipe?
Well, I've already started smoking from it. I'm just strictly sticking to normal pipe tobacco, non-aromatics. Though it did recommend online that it is more of an aromatic pipe tobacco pipe.
Really?
But with the high end part of it, I don't want to put any aromatics into
Fair
it.
enough.
I want to keep it standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I have a decent enough pipe that I can smoke aromatics out of. There's the first one that I got, so I'm really not too worried about
Where would you place this in the scale of aromatic to straight up pipe tobacco? Obviously, this is on the aromatic side of the scale.
It's
kind of mid.
it's aromatic, but it's not overly aromatic. It's very subtle. This is a little bit more flavored as well. It's flavored, but it's more of a traditional pipe tobacco leaning, in my opinion.
Well, I like the yellow label because it had that aromatic fruitiness to it that I really enjoyed. And perhaps for somebody who's not into aromatic pipe tobacco, that might not be for them. But I really enjoyed it. I didn't know how I was going to feel about this, and the way you just described it is certainly what I'm getting. There's a creaminess to it, a little bit of chocolate, but the creaminess is there. But I feel like there's that traditional, like you said, tobacco flavor that's coming out of this, and I'm enjoying that, which I didn't think I would. So this is another tasty treat.
The Cigar Chief on Instagram. Hey, he says, "Hello, brothers to the north."
Hello, brother to the south. Where are they from?
Where my hand.
It's probably the U.S. Honestly, I'm guessing. John Rizzuti also said thumbs up, 3 pipes.
3 pipes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 pipes is a good rotation. I was watching a video. It was a short form video on YouTube, and they were talking pipe tobacco and pipes, and they had brought up, why would you want more than 3 pipes? And the guy said, well, it's not that like I'm gonna smoke out of every single pipe like in a year. I just like it for the art,
Huh?
you know, and that makes
Okay, yeah,
sense because there's some beautiful
There
pipes
are
out
some
there.
beautiful pieces, yeah.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it last time we smoked together. Was a pipe together. My dad was, heavy into chess. I mean, how many chess sets do you need if you're going to play chess? 1 or 2?
It's true.
He has, several dozen of all types of wood and stone and colors and so on, and shapes and sizes, and it's because it was the art of it, and it was something he was into. And I think the same thing with his pipes. He had several pipes, but I think he only smoked out of 1 pipe, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
says California.
California. Oh,
okay.
Whereabouts in California? If we can.
California.
Yeah.
I used to live
Are
in
you
Virginia.
an LA person?
Yeah. Curious to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was another cigar chief in the another guy who goes by cigar chief in the States. That's interesting. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. Yeah.
Yeah, as a pipe smoker, that's what I want to know. As a pipe smoker, your thoughts? Well, I mean, it's Pesse.
Yeah.
You're not going to go wrong with Pesse, right?
No. This is definitely like if you're looking to branch out of aromatics and you're looking to get into more traditional pipe tobaccos, this is definitely the middle ground you're going to want to go for.
That's good to know because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's honestly, I don't pick up overly on a lot of the chocolate, like heavy aromatic flavors. The chocolate flavor is there, but it's more traditional, straightforward pipe tobacco for me.
I say it's encouraging to know because I'm curious as to how I'm going to take a typical pipe tobacco, straight up like traditional pipe tobacco, and this is pretty close to it apparently. Right, there's definitely some flavor to it. The creaminess I was mentioning before, and the creaminess that we're supposed to taste is definitely there. Creamy chocolate, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting chocolate, but I'm definitely getting the creaminess and the smoothness. This is a nice pipe tobacco for sure. This is going to be, as I get more into pipe smoking, this is going to be something that I'm going to keep in a jar for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Put it in a mason jar, put it in your shelf, let it age a little bit, develop, see how it goes.
And how long would you age, when you say age, like a cigar, you might age for what, a year or 2?
Yeah.
How long would you age a pipe tobacco?
Well,
like this?
you can age it really for as long as you want.
And
As
is there
long as it
too
doesn't go
long?
dry. Is there too long? That is more of a John question.
Okay.
I've seen pipe tobacco unopened sealed tins, like in the classic circular tins that are at least 20 years old, and you open them up and they're perfectly fine. As long as you're storing it properly and your storage is set up properly, you should be have no problem. But yeah, it's all like you want to pop the jar from time to time too, right? Which kinda
Circulate
makes
the
sense.
air?
Yeah, circulate the air.
Get fresh air in there once in a while.
Yeah.
Kind of like a humidor, same thing. I mean, John,
Similar,
my friend John has his homemade humidor out of a wine cooler, and he once in a while, very rarely, but once in a while, he'll open it up just to let the new air in there, and he's hardly had to take care of it at all because it's just so well. It's such a good setup that he set up. It's funny, like good wine, you want to make, depending on what it is, you can age it longer and make it even better.
Yep.
Good cigars, age them in a good humidor, maintain the humidity, and it'll get better. Pipe tobacco, same thing.
Yep.
So as long as you know what you're doing, I don't have the patience to wait though. I'm always I want to try. I want to try.
Yeah, and a lot of people think that way, and that makes sense too because all this stuff is produced for burning and smoking. So it's totally up to personal preference whether you want to keep it for a little bit, collect it, let it age before you smoke it, or just dive right into it. You know?
Yeah. The cigar chief says, I roll cigars and living in California, I am experimenting with making my own aromatic case tobacco to roll infused cigars near Sacramento.
You're saying, okay.
Oh, he says, I am a fire chief and love cigars. Oh, so you're cigar chief because fire chief.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
interesting because we're chief because Mohawk chief.
Great to have you on the stream. Love to have you on the chat. And I like the fact that there's a few people in the Instagram chat, Bright Spirit and Bobby are just going back and forth.
Yeah,
with,
they just kind of had a conversation.
I love that. You know, it's great to see that. You know, sometimes you may have questions. You never know. Somebody in the chat might have the answer, and it looks like they're exchanging, like, information as far as where to enjoy a lounge that they can smoke in. So cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, we like to encourage conversations between the viewers as well. Like it's
a community.
Yeah, we're here for questions. We like to talk to you, but if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves too, that's even better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because there's some people definitely guaranteed who are watching right now who probably know more than I do. And in certain aspects, they might know more than any of us here.
Oh, 100%.
And then there's those of you who might just be curious, and we can answer as much as we can. And this is what it's all about, though, isn't it? Like, we're not here to school anybody. We're here just to inform and hopefully entertain.
Yeah.
And share conversation, which isn't that what you do when you're at home enjoying with friends and loved ones, when you're enjoying whatever it is you enjoy, whether it's a pipe, a cigar, I'm going to say cigar, or pipe. Isn't that what you do? A good drink?
100%.
It's about the conversation. I know that when I once in a while I'll pull a cigar out once in a while. When I do smoke alone at home, it's nowhere near as enjoyable as when I'm with friends.
Yeah, it's a different experience. Like for me, when I'm smoking at home, it's more of a relaxation thing. When I'm smoking here with you, I'm having fun, and I get to talk with you. I get to talk with Kayla. I get to talk with the guys in chat, and everyone who comes through here in chat. I consider them all friends.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Absolutely. And that again, like, so please, if you know people who also enjoy this kind of conversation, this kind of hobby, enthusiasm for this stuff that we're doing, tell them to come and join the chat as well. And also don't forget the 10% off code daily. Right now, today's code is Queen, QUEEN.
Yep.
And it's good for everything in store and online at cigarchief.com. Including this, I think this is a lovely tobacco for a pipe tobacco, Pesse Canoe Brown Ribbon Cut pipe tobacco.
Sorry to just chime in here.
Don't apologize.
We actually have a viewing party happening. I believe he said Thursday.
A viewing party?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's Thursday, right?
Yeah,
FIFA?
talking about community and all this.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
Yeah. So if you go on our Facebook page, all the details are there. We're having a viewing party. Honestly,
This is new to us. What?
I just got told about it, so I'm just trying to find the details myself.
To view, is this like...
For FIFA.
For FIFA?
It's
For
a
the World
FIFA
Cup?
Okay.
viewing party. Yeah. One
Awesome.
second. I was trying to pop up the details because I have no idea.
And I'm guessing that's probably going to be in the lounge, I would guess, with the TV and all that, the massive TV that we have in there.
What is that, 100-inch TV in the lounge?
100-inch TV, I believe. We can talk about that, actually. Let's go into a little bit of depth on the lounge. We got a 100-inch TV.
Yeah.
PlayStation, every single streaming service you can think of, we pretty much have on that TV.
Okay, so I found all the details.
Oh, okay.
So Mexico men's national football team takes on South Africa men's soccer team. Yeah,
So Mexico, South Africa.
it's Mexico. Yeah, there you go. Thank
And
you.
they're both either football if you're
I
outside
just
North America.
realized, yeah, I just realized that confused me, and then I realized, oh yeah, I guess in different countries they call them different things.
Yeah.
But yes, 100-inch big screen TV. You can enjoy a cigar while you watch.
Come
You can get a
on.
coffee and stuff. Yeah, for
And
sure.
that's-
And
It's at 3 p.m. this Thursday.
definitely
Thursday, okay.
get a coffee. And if Zach is here,
Yeah.
and Zach works in the storefront, ask for Zach and get him to make you the coffee. Because every time he makes me a coffee, I tell him this is awesome, and he gets all shy, like, "Oh, really? You think so?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think so." Zach, you do a great job.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I think we did some viewing parties with the Jays and some football sometimes. I went to I think one of them this year or last year, whenever it happened, and it was a good time. Really busy, a lot of guys just chilling with
Nice.
cigars and enjoying them.
So would we like basically come and join them after we're done the stream, Kayla? Is that what we'd think? We do the stream, and then once we're done here, go join the lounge?
I'm not sure.
Well, are we
We'll
allowed
see
to?
what we're doing that day.
Yeah, 100%.
I would say talk to Adam.
Yeah, I found my way in just because I happened to be off on the day and I had nothing going on, so I was like, oh, I'll just stop in and see what it's like, and yeah, I quite enjoyed my time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, speaking of watch parties, on Sunday is UFC. If you're into UFC, I have been invited to a little gathering to watch it, and I'm going to be bringing some cigars. I was asking around here, what would be some good cigars for that? What do you think, people in the chat? What do you think are watching right now? What do you think would be a good cigar to enjoy, other than Conor McGregor's? Other than Conor McGregor's,
Yeah.
Or Mike Tyson.
or Mike Tyson, either other than the Tyson or McGregor sticks. What sticks do you think would be good to watch a live UFC event? Not live there, but on TV.
You know, I just had the thought of one. It would be the Escobar Romeo Distinguiso. How do you pronounce it?
Distinguisho,
Yeah,
yeah.
either the natural or the Maduro. I prefer the Maduro better because that's my preferred wrapper. But either or, they're both amazing cigars. Yeah, and that's the Escobar where it's the pure like all gold band with the E, because I know they have the other line, which is the same thing, just different packaging, with a little bit more fancier bands on them, with the black and yellow.
Oh, I just looked. I didn't scroll up on the chat. It's
Oh,
been going
there
on.
you go.
Okay, no, it's nothing new. Just okay.
No, just the cigar chief. Yeah.
Cigar Chief, thank you again for joining us today, man.
He says, I'd love to come by someday. I just completed a 68 cigar blind taste test. Just compiling all the data right now.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing? I'm actually every cigar that we're enjoying in the stream, I'm keeping the paperwork and I'm keeping my own personal notes. I don't know what I'm going to do with it exactly,
Yep.
but I am going to like sort of compile these notes and compile like, you know, the dates and times that we smoked them, and maybe put something together either for a blog or I don't know.
Yeah.
See what I do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a good little data kind of thing to post on the...
Yeah. The blind taste test. That's interesting because we're thinking about doing something similar here, right?
Yep. Yeah, something very similar.
Yeah, so we're like to become like the cigar detectives and try to figure out what it is we're smoking without knowing what it is. Like Kayla will know, but then we'll have to figure out what it is. Kind of like that Privada Apex that we had,
Yep.
which nobody knows other than Privada themselves. They will never reveal what the binder, the wrapper, and the filler is. But we had a good guess at what that was, and based on the flavors and so on.
Yeah.
So that's something that we might start doing just to see how much do we actually know.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. Oh, and I see the FIFA viewing party link is actually in
Okay,
chat
so
now.
if you click on that link in the Instagram chat, is that on the YouTube chat as well, Kayla? The information?
No, I just put it on this one. For
Okay,
now.
so it's on the Instagram. If you're in the Instagram chat, there is a link there to see to go to the website to find out about this viewing party, all the details.
Yeah.
What we'll be drinking during the fights? Oh, I don't know. Depends on what. That's a good question. Depends on what we're smoking, but I'm probably gonna have cider for sure at some point, and a stout of some kind at some point. And the stout that I really enjoy is available just in the area where we are. It's Midtown Brewery in Wellington, Ontario. They have a Midtown Irish stout that is chocolatey coffee goodness. And unlike what people think a stout is, if they don't know stouts, they think, oh, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. They're not heavy. They're light. You know, and funny enough, Guinness, the most famous of stouts, was used to be given up until, I don't know, recently. When I say recently, I don't know how many years ago, but in modern times was given to mothers who just gave birth to replenish their the iron, in their blood. Yeah,
Never heard of that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I plan on watching the fight. What I'm gonna be drinking is probably just a standard beer. I gotta, I don't want to go too crazy because it's on a Sunday. You gotta work the next day, so nothing is worse than having to get up after having a couple drinks.
You're probably like half my age, and I'm telling you, as you get older, the hangovers, they last longer.
Yeah.
I remember like there was a time in my 40s where I was like, hey, I'm not hungover, and then it's like, oh no, it's delayed. It's a delayed.
Here it is. Yeah.
And then now it's like 2-3 days sometimes. So I tend not to drink as much, but I do still enjoy.
Yeah.
I enjoy my cider. I definitely enjoy cider. I don't drink like 10 at a time. I'll drink a couple of ciders once in a while. I do enjoy that stout I was talking about. I enjoy other beers as well. I like Modelo. I like Modelo a lot.
Yeah.
And
That's
Modelo,
popular in the States, isn't it?
yeah. And I like a Modelo Dark. I can't find too many Modelo Dark here around where we live, but I do enjoy Modelo Dark.
Oddly enough, isn't that the official beer of the
It is.
UFC?
It is actually. Yeah,
So-
Is
and-
it?
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
hilarious.
But it's a good beer.
Yeah, it's a very good beer. I've only had one, but the one I've had, I was kind of blown away by it.
No, it is good, and I actually I shared one with Nico, my son, and I think I spoiled him because it's like it's not an inexpensive beer. It's not expensive, but there are certainly cheaper beers that
Yep.
the football team can enjoy that are much cheaper. And
Like a Coors Light.
Coors Light or Busch Light or Busch Apple they drink as well, but or their twisted teas they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's definitely one to start them on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my Canadian though. Molson Canadian.
Molson
you can't beat it.
The name alone, I should be yay. It's Canadian. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ah, God, I'm a beer snob and a cider snob.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm not a cigar snob, not yet. I'm not a pipe snob, not yet.
Yeah, my buddy Zach, he never used to actually drink beer. And then eventually I was like, just drink a Canadian. Just drink a Canadian. Because he just kept drinking twisted teas. And then it wouldn't sit well in his stomach. And you can kind of put two and two together on what would happen. And then he got into Molson Canadian. And yeah, he's a lot better. He doesn't, it sits well in his stomach,
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's so funny, Rainmaker. I suggested the same thing earlier.
Champagne for yeah.
Yeah, the
you
Perdomo
did.
anniversary champagne. Yeah.
And
yeah.
the Padron Maduro for the stout. You betcha. That's gonna be you, Rainmaker. You got me right there with the Padron Maduro with the stout. You bet, absolutely, because that Padron is like my favorite by far, for sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I do love some Padrones.
Hey, we got some guests in there out there. Looks like watching us through the fishbowl.
Yeah. Don't looky lose.
Looky loos.
Yeah, it's
Perdomo 10th anniversary. Funny enough, is that's a tease for what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the week, which is promoting our Father's Day stuff that we're gonna do. So we're not doing that. We're not gonna talk about that right now, but that's a hint to what's gonna come tomorrow, the next few days, and next week, of course. So for now, this Pese Canoe brown ribbon cut was really tasty. A mid-level, I would say, like, a little bit of flavor, not too much. I really enjoyed it for a non-pipe smoker, somebody who's getting into pipe smoking. Definitely a worthy tobacco.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I really enjoyed it. Nice and creamy. Definitely creamy. Yourself?
Yeah, I'll keep it quick. Yeah, it's definitely the middle ground between aromatic and standard non-aromatic pipe tobacco. I would recommend it to someone who has enjoyed aromatics. They want to get into a standard pipe tobacco, but they're unsure on the taste and just kind of don't want to make the jump yet. I would recommend this to them, kind of ease them into it, and then go into the full standard pipe tobacco. But I loved the subtle chocolate notes, and the earthiness was really nice with this pipe tobacco. And it's Peze. You can't go wrong with
Can't go wrong with Pese. Well, that was fun. That was really enjoyable. We had a surprise with a cigar. I really enjoyed that pipe. You know what? Tune in tomorrow. We're gonna have some more tobacco to enjoy, and another code to give out. Today's code again: 10% off everything in store and online at cigarchief.com is Queen, Queen, and that's good until midnight Eastern Standard Time tonight. So until next time, stay smoking.